What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, bringing you another video with my predictions for this week's matchup against Iowa. And this is going to be pretty much the season here. It's basically going to come down to whether or not we can get the job done. If we lose this game, it'll be 2 losses in the Big Ten, which will pretty much eliminate us from going anywhere this season. No Big Ten championship, no playoff, nothing. So I know every game in college football does seem like it's a playoff game, but every game from this, from our loss to Wisconsin going forward is now really a playoff game. So this game is basically going to let us know whether or not to continue playing on at a high level or whether or not this season is going to be a complete bust. So leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the game. Do you think that if we lose this game, we can still make a season out of it, or is it just going to be one of those seasons where we just pack it in if we lose? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. But my thoughts and feelings about this game, like I said, this is a must-win for us. We got to win this game. We can't afford to lose, and it's going to be a real difficult game. I know I talked about in my previous video with my analysis and takeaways, talking about the Rutgers game and how we played. And first and foremost, it was Rutgers, so there's not too much you can take out of that game. I mean, yes, the offensive line looked better, the defensive line looked better. We looked like we were a better free-flowing offense. Shea Patterson had the best game that he's had in a long time. But the question is that just because we played better, or is that because it was Rutgers? I'm going to say it's a little bit of a combination of both, which, from a confidence standpoint, this is good, but from us thinking or having any takeaways from that, it's not good. So, obviously, with Iowa, this is going to be much stiffer competition. This is a team that's physical. Michigan has always had problems with Iowa. I hate every time we play Iowa. It's always a headache. At least this is a home game for us, which, helps out tremendously. I mean, when you think about it, I think that, if I'm not mistaken, Harbaugh's only lost 4 times since he's taken over coaching Michigan. 2 of those are against Ohio. 1 was on that fluke play with the drop punt against Michigan State, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other loss was in our quote-unquote down year against Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. So the fact that this game is at home is a good factor for us. We play much better at home. So that'll definitely help. For whatever reason, we can't bottle up the energy that we have at home and take it on the road with us. I don't know what that is. But the fact that this is a home game makes it gives us more of an opportunity to win this game. In order for us to win, first of all, on the offensive end, we got to, first and foremost, get some form of running game going. Our running game so far this season has been very, very bad. So somehow or another we have to get that going. It's going to help our passing game if we get the running game going. For the most part, it's almost seemed like an afterthought, but it's really going to help us if we can get that, just to keep them honest. It seems this year to be more of a passing team than a running team. And I don't know if that's just by design or if that's just from a lack of depth at the running back position. I'm not quite sure, but we need to at least have some sort of consistent running game in order to give ourselves a chance. Um, Sherry Patterson has to have a decent game, um, you know, passing the football, and also, in opportune times running the football. He's got to go back to, if you're going to run that RPO style offense, he has to at least take off sometimes. I don't just mean at the goal line to get in, run 2 yards into the end zone. I mean, like, sometime actually taking the football as opposed to just handing off to the running back. He's got to keep those defensive ends at least honest to a point where they can't always think that they can just crash down and rush straight to the football. We got to keep them honest, because it's going to make it impossible to run the football if they know that they're never going to have to be held accountable for containing the football. If I know that I don't have to worry about containing, then I'm just going to run full speed towards the quarterback or to the running back without any type of discipline from a contained standpoint. So it would be nice if we got back to letting him take off every now and again, just to keep them honest from that standpoint. And trust me, it's going to help, because it's going to give him more opportunities in the passing game. It's going to give him more time, because the ends won't automatically think that they only have one job to do. So that's going to be key on offense. The offensive line has to play well. They have to be able to pass protect, run block, all of the above in order to give us a chance. On defense, we have to shore up the running game. I know that numbers are a little bit skewed because we played Army and we played Wisconsin, which have been primarily run-heavy teams, which has kind of dinged up our run defense efficiency. But this is going to be another team similar to Wisconsin that likes to pound the football, likes to run the football, and if we want to have any chance of beating these guys, the defensive line has to have some sort of pushback. Up until this point, we've just been pushed around by other teams. Defensive line has not been pulling their weight, figuratively and literally, and I know that's from a lack of depth, but something has to change as far as that goes. We have to be able to push back and not give up ground like we've been doing these first few games. If the defensive line plays well and gets pressure on the quarterback and doesn't allow Iowa to just run the football at will, it's going to help us, because from that standpoint, it's going to put a lot more pressure on Nate Stanley to pass the football. And if we can get them into being one-dimensional as far as only being able to drop back and pass, and kind of stuff them up on the running aspect of the game, is definitely going to help us to win this game. So the line play, I know I've been harping on this the whole season so far, but it's been our Achilles heel. It's been the reason why we've struggled both on offense and on defense. The offensive line has not been able to get any type of push. The defensive line has been the complete opposite and has been pushed around. So if we can kind of work towards getting out of that trend for both of those lines, it's going to help us tremendously. As far as the game goes, like I said, the mere fact that this is at home definitely helps out a huge amount, because Michigan just, for whatever reason, plays so much better at home than they do on the road. And I think that's going to pay dividends for this game. I think if we had gone to Iowa, we definitely would have probably lost this game. But because we're playing at home, I think that we're going to be able to. It's going to be a close game, but I think that Michigan is going to be able to win probably by a field goal, and Indiana win this game. Um, I feel a lot better about us winning this game than I did with us going to Wisconsin. We've never won. I'm not going to say we never won, but it's been a long time since we've beat Wisconsin, especially. Well, I mean on the road, anyways. We beat Wisconsin at home, but on the road we've never. It's been God knows how long since we won on the road, and it's been a while since we beat Iowa. But I think that we get it together and we win this game by a field goal, or if not a field goal, I say by 4 points. So I say 28-24 that we win this game. So, anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. It definitely helps my channel. Share this video with as many people as possible to get the word around and get the discussion going. Leave me a comment in the comment section below how you feel about this game. Are you confident that we'll win? Do you think that Michigan's season is already over, or do you think that we still have a chance to make things happen? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. And if you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. Like I've been saying in previous videos, I'm trying to get this channel to grow. And anyone that leaves a like or shares a video or decides to subscribe to the channel, it helps me out tremendously. So for all those who have already subscribed, thank you. And for anyone who likes my content, watches it every week, but's not subscribed, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit the bell for notifications. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and go blue.